Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update Show, The Breakfast Club, for Sunday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. There you go. I didn't realize it was the 4th today. But how's everyone doing today? Sorry about my voice. Still trying to get back to 100%, but that's what happens when you travel. You know, got to fight off a few things. There you go. But today, it's a celebration day because it was award season, and there was an awesome event that happened at the Stoke Terrace today. There's plenty of footage out there, and I got a few, and we're going to walk through it a little bit too. So anyways, thanks for coming in. Please smash a like on the video and subscribe to the Local Pundit if you haven't already, because it's going to be, I know this is a long way. You did. Come on now. Steve Barton, what are you doing? Am I muted? Please don't tell me I'm muted. Jesus. Am I muted? Hold on a second. Just stop the whole show. If I'm muted, let me know. Okay. So why put it in the chat? Thank you. All right. That's annoying. Just Fraz is also just back from the awards, and she has several photos, which is awesome. Sorry to stop the show, but when you do shit like that, it's I read muted, and there you go. So there you go. It F's the whole show off, but I appreciate that. Danny D's in the house. What's going on? David's here. No, we can hear you. Thanks, man. I almost called you to see if you want to do part of the show, help my voice out. So there you go. Free Pug Shows. What's going on? Justin Duque. What the heck are you watching in the background? Well, I put a little nuggets in the background. So just, bear with it. Techie, how you doing, my friend? Great outfit yesterday. So anyways, yes. Yes, it's award season. And there was some, honestly, I'll tell you right now, there were no awards that just happened today that I was like surprised about. And I think everything we have was spot on. And we'll walk through that briefly when it comes up, because we'll do that. There's a little bit of video, but it's cool to see. We're riding the high. We're doing the end of the season stuff, the fun stuff. Before, I would say probably we're about a month away before it turns serious again, and it's like, oh shoot, here we go. It was before like, are we start turning the screw, buy, loan, sell, all those things. So anyways, let's get into that real quick. It was apparently it was freezing today, said Luke. By the way, thanks, Luke, for sending me your updates. Appreciate it. I was doing some other things while you were doing that, so I appreciate that. Ruth's in here. And good day, says Melon Lionel. All right. So anyways, today, let's get to the show. Let's get back to the show. So here it is right there. It was a good event, apparently. We're going up right there. The awards happened. Like I said, there was several awards were handed out today. And there's a lot of good video, but I'm going to kind of put this down. How do I do this here? I don't really have a plan on how to do this, but I'm going to try to figure it out. Anyways, the Academy Award player. So there were, this is how I was going to do it. I was going to go through X. All right. Don't miss out on the end of the season awards at the Stoke Terrace. There it is right there, the celebration. So there's Parkinson. I'll do it this way and we'll go from there. All right. So some great pictures, some great photos. Everyone's arriving. There was music. The whole Green Day thing, just everyone's rumors about that. Stop throwing out rumors. Just me included. Just they didn't show up, right? I'm guessing they were in LA actually getting an award, I think. Anyways, they weren't there, but it didn't matter because it wasn't about playing a concert. It was about the team. It was about this year celebration this year. What happened? So there's some good photos right here on the account. Sorry, my voice is absolute crap. I apologize. I haven't spoken all day until I got on the phone. I got on this with you guys. There's Mia and John Merrill. But yes, so there's some good photos there. The fourth wall coming down. I was actually seated right over here, and for the last, so that's about to come down. So then it was the supporters can now vote for the goal of the season. So things like that. So we started not goal of the season, the season awards. So initially, here it is. The Bob Clark Academy Player of the Season is Alex Moore. Alex Moore. If you don't know Alex Moore, here he is right here on our website. Alex is a second-year scholar who's been at the club since 2015. That is 10 years ago. He is an energetic center midfielder who has good passing and receiving skills, while more adds a variety in his passing to move the ball forward in midfield. There he is right there. hopefully he can follow in the footsteps of other players that have come through the academy, which we'll touch base on a bit. Never heard. This is not a dig on him. And honestly, if he wants to come on the show, love to have him on the show. Never heard of him before, but that's awesome. And he is, he's one for the future. So Alex Moore won the Academy Player of the Season, which is fantastic. So we'll walk through that. Anyone know? Is anyone in there? Does anyone in the chat know anything about Alex? Maybe we'll learn it. Maybe he's the next Max Cleworth or the Ashfield, by the way, By the way, I just say this too. FYI, speaking of Harry Ashfield, Ken did not show up yesterday because he slept through his alarm. When you're at the age of, 78, 79 years old, sometimes you sleep through your alarm. You couldn't hear it. I'm joking. He did sleep through the alarm, but he is okay. Just want to make everyone, especially Sarah out there, to know she was worried about Ken. He is fine. So he will be back at some point. There you go. Leaping Sarah, there she is right there. She's building doggy steps. Just to let you know, Sarah, Ken is okay. Just want to put that out there. A hot toddy recommendation yesterday is a legit recommendation for your throat. Yes. Yes. Just one person played a Green Day song. Well, it wasn't Green Day, by the way. It wasn't Green Day that did that. And I know this is probably annoying. I didn't realize how bad my voice was until I actually started doing the show. That's awesome. Anyways, Alex Moore, he is the Academy Player of the Season. And they voted that too. The Clark Academy Player of the Season. Second award went out to the top goal scorer. There he is. Big L got it. Top goal scorer right there. I think he had nine? Did he have 9? He had a great goal yesterday in our win in the martini shot of yesterday against Lincoln City. But awesome for him. He got top goal scorer. And, he did miss a bunch of games too. He was playing that second striker role, puts in a lot of effort. Obviously, he'll be there next season. So proud of him. So, again, top goal scorer. I think it was joint top goal scorer. I think Fletch said he had the same. And then Max was right behind him. So, I don't know. There you go. Techie says, Alex is a solid player, scored a number of goals, including one versus Shrewsbury. Okay, Techie. Fair enough. How are you, my friend? Did you go today? I know you were in fancy dress yesterday. You were featured a lot on television. I got a couple nice photos of you. I think you're going to be on This Week in Wrexham too. Green Day did get a start. Yeah, exactly. I saw that. Marie from SoCal. I did see that. I'm nominating Ken for Lettuce of the Season. Well, Steve Barton. Well, after your muted comment, no one's going to agree with that. No one's going to agree with that. I can't do it. You can't do it. It's not happening. It's over. Next award. So this is next award was going to be to the Lifetime Achievement, but I'm doing this in a way that is kind of backwards. But they did play a video here. His goals of the season right there. I don't know if I can play that music, but they did have a nice little music montage there with Elliot Lee scoring all of his goals. There you go. Next award, a true achievement icon, every sense of the word, Garrett Perry. Lifetime Achievement Award went to him. I did see the speech, which was great. There were some recordings of him. It sounds like he is a massive part of the community and the team. I don't know much about him. I will do some research on him and follow up and who he is. I'm sure in the chat you know a little bit more about, but he won the Lifetime Achievement Award. There was also a great photo of him on the game when we went up, which was the Charlton game. Him there on the pitch. What a beautiful photo of him. So the Lifetime Achievement Award right there went to Garrett Perry. Good on him. Welsh Techie's on his way home. Esteban is saying good morning. And Rathbone, we'll talk about Rathbone. We'll talk about Rathbone in a second. Okay, cool. Next one up, it is the season award. The Young Player of the Season. Young Player of the Season went to Max Cleworth. Why, if he didn't hurt himself, he would have played every minute of every single game. 22 years old, big future, came through the academy. He's the 24-25 player of the season, which is Young Player of the Season. Actually, did he win 2 awards? He won Young Player of the Season, but he also won Players Player of the Season, didn't he? Hold on. I'm screwing it all up. You'll know that. I thought he won Young Player of the Season. That says Players Player of the Season. Am I crazy? Okay. Well, anyways, you got player of the season, and they have a little montage here of him as well, which we'll play.
He's been consistently brilliant all season. Obviously, we've got a really good clean sheet record, which he's been part of.
For the amount of clean sheets he's had, also being joint top goal scorer with myself.
You've been outstanding all season, and great lad. Credit to the club and your family, and
nice.
So you're doing all the best.
Such a young age, new level, coming up to League One. He's played the majority of games, the number of goals he's scored, and the clean sheets. I just don't think you can look far past that.
Good on
He's been, probably the heart and soul of the team at times, and he's led by example.
I think you've been superb all season, mate. You're an unbelievable lad. You're an unbelievable professional.
There you go.
He's had a great season. Goals, assists, clean sheets. Can't get much better than that. Team of the year.
Contributes some big goals.
Yeah.
And
Team of the year.
great kid.
Lots and lots of games played. Real staple to our dressing room.
Fellow defender. I think he's been very consistent all season.
Does Dan Scar cut his own sleeves off, or is that just special for him? Just want to know.
He's such a lovely kid as well. That's what makes it 10 times better. He deserves everything that's going to come from him.
Our team of the season, so it's kind of got to be him, and he's young as well. So he's going to Max.
My mate's super magic.
I'm actually,
I can't really say that when he voted for it.
Okay, so he got player of the season. Awesome. And then he was in team of the season as well. So good for him. I thought it was young player of the season too. So he did win 2 awards. I was like, that took me off. I looked at it. Sorry, my voice just went high right there. But yeah, Max Kleeworth absolutely crushed it this season. It was in the team of the season with Barney, by the way. But Max scoring goals, did everything. Played in the midfield, in some of the under 20. Sorry, in the cup matches. But at 22 years old, you're ready to go every second of every match, and he did. He delivered on all levels. So congratulations to him. And he did win Young Player of the Season. If Harry Ashfield might have got some time, he might have gotten a little bit there too. But Max Kleeworth has a bright future. We're going to keep a hold of him. And what's good about that is he had guys like Dan Scar next to him, and also O'Connell next to him to manage and coach him on the pitch too. But he's obviously a huge staple for us going forward. So put on a few pounds, get a little older. Hopefully, when he goes to Vegas, it doesn't turn into the Hangover, as you know. But good, congratulations to him. And it's such an incredible season for him. Especially, Parkinson is really, really behind him. The team really loves him too. You could tell right there. That he's well liked and appreciative. So congrats to him. So all these awards were kind of like no surprise, because we watched every game, we saw how they were, and we saw what Max's abilities are, and he has so much talent. And the goals, by the way, were just like a bonus. The goals were a bonus. So good. Luke says Max Kleeworth came from Connors Key, apparently. Okonkwo should have been named the team of the season. Yes, Kim, I totally agree with you. And Hazard brings access, says he just got better and better. His skill goes up on every level. He is on the end of so many corners. He's a great player. He absolutely was. Max is his favorite. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what you're saying, Steve. I don't know what that means. Connor's key. No, yeah, okay. Looking calm isn't so bad. Okay. All right. Next one up, we had goal of the season. It was goal of the season. This one, so I want to bring these up. Where is this? So there was several goals. Goal 1, Jack Marriott versus Wickham. Okay. That's on the short list. I remember that one. That was a great goal. Goal 2, Mo Fall versus Wolves. That was the second one. Goal 3, Paul Mullen versus Blackpool. That was the one that won. And Sam Smith versus Charlton, another one. So all of these goals right here could have been worthy of that. He definitely could have been worthy of that. Goal of the season for Carroll says it should have been Smitty, but this was the actual goal of the season. I went to Paul Mullen. This was, let me see here. We can get this going. There you go. This is it. Come on, play. Why are you doing this to me? I don't like it. Do it over. Anyways, of course it's not working. Why not working? All right. Oh, there you go. Off the knee, bang, back in the net. There you go. Of course, this is sorry. My whole system's going. There you go. Anyways, that's the goal of the season right there. And very, very well. But all of them were worthy of them too. What's going on here? Sorry, I had to something was going on with my X account, which is crap. Okay, so Smith volley is in there. Yes, that Smith one was great. I thought it was awesome too. And Smitty versus Charlton. There we go. What is going on? I don't know what's going on with the chat. We love you, Steve. It's okay. Well, yeah, you go. All right, so that was goal of the season. Very, very worthy of that too. All the other goals too were great. But I'll just touch base on Mullen. Listen, everyone wanted that. I had said, I think about when there's 10 games left to go that Mullen would play. Mullen would play some kind of part in the rest of the season. Obviously, that did not happen. It's unfortunate. It didn't happen. But it wasn't a season we had thought that Mullen would have. But he's not going anywhere. In my opinion, I don't think he's going to go anywhere. Parkinson, he's going to be here for preseason, and him and Palmer. But that's the class that he has. Maybe if he gets a good preseason and he's healthy, we can get him back and he can do a job for us next year in the championship. Does he have the skill to do it? Yes. But we still need to see how we can excuse me. We still need to see we didn't really get to see him in League One, and I'm not going to take it on the goals, but look at that beautiful goal. I think Mark Griffiths had said to me, he's like, I didn't know it was actually him that hit that goal because it was so foggy, but well done to him. That's an incredible strike off the knee, bang, back in the net. So good. We'll hopefully be seeing more of him. And if it doesn't work out at the end of the day, down the road, it is football. We will always support him. Build a statue. He scored 115 goals or something like that. So good for him, but it is a worthy winner. And the other goals too were absolutely fantastic too. Moving on. Okay, young player of the season. This is what threw me off. What's wrong with me? This is how we do your research before you do anything. I didn't. So player of the season and young player of the season went to Max Kleber. There you go. So good on him. Happy to see that. Next up is this one. What's going on here? This one, I'm not surprised. Incoming, didn't start right away. It is the player of the season is Ollie Rathbone. Excuse me, I'm just going to do a sip of water. Ollie Rathbone. Do we agree? Who doesn't agree? Ollie Rathbone, I don't think there's a blade of grass in all of Wales, England, anywhere that he did not cover. He scored goals. He put himself about every match. He stepped up when Andy Cannon went down. He never wavered. This is a guy we brought in over the summer, and no one knew that much about him. He's an absolutely awesome player, and I'm so happy for him. But he's absolutely phenomenal. And he would have been my player of the season. I said too. I think I said it on Welsh Techie's 100th episode. I said he was probably the player of the season. Someone I'm very impressed with. But for a guy like that, just what he did for the team, his effort levels in the middle. He never took a game off ever. I'm not saying other guys did, but he never took a game off. And you have to be impressed. So good for him. Good lettuce, absolutely great lettuce, and a true Wrexham player. Some guy that I cannot wait to see what he's going to do next season. In his first season, sometimes your first season you don't really get to play as much and make an impact. He made an impact. He was so good. He was so good. So I'm very, very happy for him. And that smile, he's got $1 million smile. So good for him. C. Barton says Rathbone hands down. Bright personality is always smiling, just good energy on the pitch in interviews for sure. And Luke said he voted for him. Free Pug Show says he was my player of the season, most matches, and he was conversion. And he was in conversation about the man of the match. He was always there. He was always in the conversation for man of the match. Mertland, hey, hopefully everyone agrees. He was amazing. Hamster style. There you go. Absolutely. And Leap and Sarah says Ollie for sure. Ollie for sure. Okay, what else we got there? And Goofy Spot says he voted for Rathbone. Again, apologies for my voice. I will cut this short, but there's just more Max Cleworth stuff they were showing here too. And then who is this right here? I don't know what this is. Is this Rathbone? There he is, Rathbone. Of course, the music. Sorry, I don't want to get dinged, but there's Ollie Rathbone, our player of the season. And look at this goals, bang, back of the net. I remember, oh, beautiful. So happy for him. That was against Birmingham City, the champions. I was at the Cosm doing that. So good, so good. Congratulations to him. Next, that was it right there. Next thing I'll talk about too, briefly in a second. Those are the photos right there. I'll bring this down. But I'm sure it was a great day out. I hope everyone had fun and enjoyed themselves. Again, we are in the honeymoon phase of the end of the season, which is great until we start, grinding our gears. Yes, the lads are going to take themselves to Vegas. Maybe I'll go hang out with David when they're in Vegas. But all in all, it's like, you got to have that celebration and enjoy yourself. And I know they are too. I know the team's going to enjoy themselves too. But good to see that. I don't disagree with any of those. None of them. The Alex Moore, I don't know who he is because I don't watch a lot of I don't watch. I can't watch some of the academy, but I don't disagree with any of those. But everyone's very, very worthy and how well they did. And 92 points this year, unbelievable. But none of those I would disagree with. None of them. So awesome on that. All right, let me see here. What's going on here? That's our guy. Carolyn HR says, for me, it was better. It was between Max and Rathbone, both very consistent at a level of quality. It's just higher with Ollie. Yeah, he was fantastic. Luke says, please like and subscribe. Yes, please do. And we're going to have an awesome summer. Yes, we got so much to do in the summer. Speaking of that, as we transition, I'm going to get out of here early because I did not realize how bad my voice was. The playoff schedule is out. And I'll be doing this Josh podcaster of the year. I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm just survivor. Honestly, Free Puck Show, just the survivor of the year. How about that? I'm going to survive the year. But I appreciate that. I love y'all. All right. So we will be covering the playoffs. And there is the schedule. So it is Saturday, Sunday next week. So Saturday, May 10th. Shit, I just saw that. Oh, no. I just saw the time. No. Oh. Damn it. I was excited until I just saw the time. No. Damn it. God damn it. I'm having a meltdown on live show. Shit. Oh no. Okay. Hopefully I'm still on this schedule. Okay. Fair enough. Next Saturday. Damn it. Oh. And you have to buy it. Hold on. All right. Okay. Next Saturday is the first leg of the Leyton Orient Stockport match at 4th. I just saw it. I literally just saw it. It just shot me right in the face. 4:30 a.m. Leyton Orient Stockport. On the 11th, it is Wickham versus Charlton. Damn it. At 10:30. That's a great time. Do it. Do more of that. Let's have more of that. The second legs are on Wednesday at noon. And Thursday at noon, Charlton and Wickham and Stockport and Leyton. God, that just threw me off 100%. It threw me off 100%. Anyways, those are them. We will be covering them, and we will be doing the final. I believe it's on the 25th. Jesus. Why? No, I thought I was done with that. I don't like it. So we'll be covering those. Also, too, make sure you subscribe to the Global Pundit. I'm telling you right now, there will be stuff on the Global Pundit that you don't want to miss. But that's the League One playoffs. So we have to get that too. Who do we want to win in the playoffs? I like Stockport for me. I like Stockport. I do. We don't know if they're on Paramount Plus. I got to figure it out. If I have to buy them, we'll buy them. I don't know. We'll do that. We'll be covering them. Okay. I think Parky said it. The team is going to Vegas. Yes. They're going to Vegas this week. I don't know when they're going to Vegas, but David, let me know. I might fly out and go see it. Go hang out with David over there. Y'all probably missed that one at 4:30. I'm not waking up that early for teams. So. You know what? We got to do it though. I got to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I got to do it. We'll figure it out. Don't go to sleep. I know they just absolutely. I just saw that. It just totally kicked me right in the. You know what? Kicked me right in the Paul Mullins. Kicked me right in the Paul Mullins. That's what's going on. Also, what else is happening? Here's what I'm going to propose to the community. Over the summer, there's going to be dog days, obviously, but we're going to be doing the live watch-alongs for the shows and the live watch-alongs for the Welcome to Wrexham when they drop at 7:00 on Thursday nights. I'll be watching them, so get ready for that. New voices coming in. People want to have their say. I saw the last couple Rextra times. Okay, here's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going to happen next season with Rextra time because we want to get people to come in and have their say. First time caller, long time listener and stuff. So new voices to call in and stuff like that. So those are the things I might adjust. But I want to get new voices to come in and chat with us. Obviously you've seen Devin on there. Mark Griffiths has been on, but new voices to come in and grow this community out and have your say. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about having, not that obviously we don't, not like the old, our current voices, but I want everyone to come in and continue to contribute and add to the conversation. So I'm putting that out there to challenge everyone to say, hey, listen, I want to have my say too. Can I come on and have a chat? So that's one thing I want to put out there over the summer so we can keep this along, especially with all the stuff that's happening. So putting that out there too. Just want to say that too. So was there no SVJ retirement news? No. Love that guy. No. I mean, listen, there's a lot. People put out a lot of crap. Yeah. Luke is essential. People put out a lot of crap. I don't know if it's true, but there was no retirement stuff. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Voices coming in, having their say, cameras on, here we go, and kind of growing the community out for conversation. Want more conversation over the summer. That's what I want to do. Not just for the summer, for what we're moving forward. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here because I didn't realize how bad my voice was, and I'm going to shut it down. So if anything breaks, as you know, we'll be live on the local pundit doing it for Wrexham, and we'll be doing the live watch-alongs as well for the games. And yes, I will get through my kicking and screaming for the 4:30 a.m. Because producer Ann and Greg would kill me if I didn't do that. Tomlinson said, yes, Parkey asked them to come back from Vegas alive. I see the Ollie P at Lincoln yesterday. Celebrate. Yeah. I'm like Foghorn Leghorn at this point. Bye, Groggy. I didn't realize it. Yeah, take care. Gargle saltwater. Yes, I will gargle saltwater. Yeah, I will. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Smash the like on video, subscribe, share, do all the fun stuff. Road to 3,000, by the way, road to 3,000. And on that bombshell, I will see you all soon.